We often hear the term love brain, but there's something even more unsettling, the sexual attention brain. It's a kind of mental inertia that's hard to control, even by yourself. It silently slips into your reactions, making you feel ashamed to talk about it, yet unable to escape it. As long as there's someone of the opposite sex around, you suddenly feel like a different person. The confident, composed version of you tightens up. Your movements become stiff and awkward, and even the most basic gestures feel overly cautious, clumsy. You instinctively avoid eye contact. Even a fleeting glance can make your heart race and your gaze dart away. Not because you're in love, but because you're terrified that someone might notice how much you care. Worse still, you fear they'll misread it as romantic interest. If someone is even slightly kind to you, a soft tone, a few extra sentences, your heartbeat spirals out of control. One thought starts looping in your mind. Do they like me? And just like that, ambiguous emotions flood your brain before anything real even happens. You begin stitching together a dreamy scene, as if lifted straight out of a romantic drama, and secretly weave it into your personal fantasy script. Every time you meet someone of the opposite sex, your first instinct isn't, can we be friends? It's, could this person be a potential partner? And if they don't match your internal criteria, you subconsciously pull away. You might not even consider them as a regular friend, especially when facing someone attractive. You become hyper-aware of your body language, fiddling with your hair, adjusting your posture, trying to seem calm, as if every little detail might be silently scrutinized. But the more you try to act natural, the more anxious you become. You avoid eye contact like it's a trap, afraid that one slip will reveal all the hidden emotions you're trying to bury. If you've experienced this, don't rush to blame yourself. There's a deeper reason behind it. Psychologists call this the result of the sexual attention brain, a pattern often rooted in early emotional deprivation, especially a lack of affirmation or attention from parents, and particularly the father. To compensate, your brain develops a hidden emotional coping mechanism. So when you grow up, even the tiniest bit of kindness from the opposite sex can trigger a surge of emotions and misinterpretations. Maybe they like me. On top of that, many of us were raised with strict ideas about gender boundaries. Boys and girls should keep their distance, which means you were never given the chance to naturally practice interacting with the opposite sex. Without that experience, your brain is more likely to misread ordinary interactions as romantic signals, a simple glance mistaken as unspoken attraction. And then there's pop culture. From childhood to adulthood, you've been bombarded with romance-driven stories. The cold CEO falls for the innocent girl, childhood friends turn into soulmates. These narratives sneak into your subconscious, shaping how you imagine intimacy. So you start seeing the world through a romance-tinted lens, associating everyday interactions with love stories, and wondering if your own fairy tale is just around the corner. So how do we break free from this illusion? Step 1, recognize that this isn't a flaw. It's a learned mental pattern, one that can be understood and healed. You don't need to reject yourself. Instead, gently notice it, understand it, and begin to build a healthier relationship with it. Step 2, take off the romance filter. When you meet someone new, pause before assigning them a potential partner label. See them as a full, complex human, not just someone who could fulfill your romantic fantasy. Give yourself permission to feel relaxed, free, and present. Step 3, practice natural connection without romantic expectations. Start with light, genuine conversations. Build friendships without the pressure of turning them into relationships. You'll soon discover that intimacy doesn't have to lead to romance. People can understand, appreciate, and support each other without falling in love. This kind of connection, free from expectations, quietly softens the belief that closeness must lead to love. And once you begin to connect with others in a more relaxed, authentic way, you'll realize, even relationships that don't become romantic can still light up your world and make you whole. May you no longer feel nervous or lost in someone else's presence. And may you never again get lost in romantic illusions. Because the way you are, right now, is already precious, and worthy of being met with genuine kindness.